Okay, so let's go into our topic for the day. Our topic for the day is building a following, building to find that you actually have as many people as possible that are actually following you via different social media platforms. And all these people, we basically looking at educating them about our products, educating them about our business, educating them about health, educating them about travel, educating them about health and farming. Now, one of the things that is actually very, very clear to me today is that if we are going to prosper in the new life business, we are going to have to find a way to collect as many contacts as possible, to collect as many friends as possible, to find you have so many people that actually know what you do. I always love telling people that the difference between me and Charlie Bolton is the fact that Charlie Bolton has a very, very big team compared to actually what I have. Now, if I am to have achievements and under commissions and get all the benefits from near life, same as Charlie, then I am going to have to make sure that I also have as many people as possible as Charlie. Now, in Western Uganda, we actually have a saying that says that to he who wants more milk needs to have more cows. Now, to he who wants to have a bigger business and produce a bigger volume in terms of PV and produce a bigger commission, must go ahead and have a bigger what? A bigger team. You must have a huge following. You must have very many people that you're speaking to about the business. And also the other thing that I've come to learn and appreciate is that when you put your mind to something, eventually you will find your way around it. When you put your mind to think about something, when you put your mind to say, I want to achieve this, I want to attain this goal, I want to get to this level, I want this kind of, this kind of achievements, I want to grow, I want to become a director, I want to become a world team member, I want to become a Ruby director, I want to become a president's team member. When you put your mind to it seriously, somewhere, somehow, your mind is going to find answers. Your mind is going to find ways around it. Your mind is going to find a way on how you can be able to do that. And sooner or later, there is what we call the law of attraction. You are also going to begin attracting people who are actually going to be in line with helping and supporting you to actually reach your destination. Now, I don't know how these things work, but actually, they actually do work. So if you are going to have a huge following, my target as Justus, my target is to actually have a following of 1 million people. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want it. I want it because I know that from the law of averages, if I am having 1 million people that I am teaching about my business, that I'm teaching about farming, that I'm teaching about my products, about health, from the law of averages, from 1 million, I am going to probably find myself having 100,000 people who are going to be saying yes to my products, yes to my business. And guess what? 100,000 people saying yes That's a very, very big business. That's very huge business. Now, from this meeting, I want us to really, really go out there and think of a way. How can I connect with as many people as possible? Find a way to be creative around this, because this is actually what is going to give us the kind of results that we want to have. Now, there are so many innovations. Usually, when you start in the business, I see here Patience. Patience is a new distributor who has just joined the business. Now, whenever you join the business, we always tell you to generate a list of names. We always tell you to come up with a name list. We always tell you to buy a book called a name list, and then go into your phone and write away from the first number in your phone to the last number in your phone. Copy all these contacts and write them down in your book. Now, when you copy all of them and write them in your book, then you're going to start on the journey of educating them about business, educating them about farming, educating them about health, and educating them that, look, there is a way on how you can start a part-time business for pastime income. Now, not all of them are going to start. Not all of them are going to buy the products. Not all of them are going to say yes. And not all of them are going to buy into the concept. Not all of them are going to buy into your idea. Some are going to take a bit longer. Some are going to take a bit longer. There are those who will even start your business. There are those who will even start using your products 2, 3, 5 years, 10 years later. I actually got shocked. A friend of mine gave me a call yesterday. He wanted Supergirl. And this is someone that I tried to introduce into the business about 15 years ago. And he said, Justus, I don't think I can do those things. But I mean, because we're on the same platform, we're on the same group of hobbies. And, you know, I always, once in a while, I post what I do on the group of our hobbies. And guess what? He called me. So that's why I'm saying that as we are trying to get people, educate people about the business, about the products, there is also going to be, we are also going to need to be patient. There's going to be a lot of patience required. A lot of patience required. And that is why when I speak to you about my products, when I speak to you about my business, I am going to be very, very patient with you as I educate you about the product, I educate you about the business, I speak to you about farming. But as I am speaking to you, I am not going to wait and I keep on talking to you until you join. I am going to continue speaking to other people about the products, about the business, meanwhile, as I'm following you up. And I think Teacher Patience, who is on this call, I got to know Teacher Patience because she was teaching my son. That was about 6 years ago. 6 years ago. You can imagine. And now Teacher Patience just joined the business. I think, was it this month or last month? She joined the business last month after 6 years. So that's why I'm saying that as we talk to people in our phone book, we need to be finding new people. And also, we also need to know that not everyone says yes immediately. Others will say yes after somewhat, some very good time. Now, the logic is simple. Start with the people that you know. Speak to them about the business. Educate them about starting part-time business for part-time income. Educate them about health. Educate them about agriculture. Don't expect them to say yes. Those who say yes, thank God. And don't be frustrated. Don't be disappointed. Don't be hurt when they don't say yes. And whoever says no now, can say yes tomorrow. So that's why I'm saying, speak to them about the product, speak to them about the business, and then follow up. Continue educating them about the product, continue educating them about the business, continue educating them about how they can be able to live longer and healthier. And then let them keep on seeing you progress in the business. Surprisingly, there are even those who are going to join our business 10, 15 years later. There are also those who are going to join the business only after they have seen you prosper and succeed in the business. So it's quite interesting. That's why patience is key. We all need to be patient. We all need to be patient. Now, as we start from those that we know, we also need to find a way on how we can penetrate into the circles of those that we know. For example, if Evelyn here is my friend, and I have talked to Evelyn about my products, I have talked to Evelyn about the business, I have talked to Evelyn about farming, but then Evelyn is still thinking about it. I need to find a way on how to connect with Evelyn's people, because her friends can actually be my friends. They can actually be my customers. So that's why I always love saying that as I prospect Evelyn into my business, the most important thing about Evelyn is the people that Evelyn knows that I don't know. Evelyn could be here. I know Evelyn as one person, but Evelyn has 2,000 names in her contacts. Now, can you imagine? By simply connecting with Evelyn and try to see how, and being intentional at connecting with Evelyn's friends. Evelyn has 2,000 people that she knows that I don't know. And the only way I can connect with Evelyn is with Evelyn's friends, it is through Evelyn. Now, what does this mean? This means that if I have joined this business, I have joined this business and I am very, very passionate about this business. I have 500 names into in my phone that I am going to speak to about my business. Now, these 500 friends, each one of them also has other 500 what? Names. Can you imagine? I think it is very, very important that all of us get to understand this deeply. It's very, very, very important, because eventually, we all get to a level whereby the few people that you knew, that you had hope in, the few people that you knew were going to get started, all of a sudden they all don't get started. It happens a lot. The people that you know that this one must become my customer, they don't become customers. The people that you knew would actually, farmers that you knew that would support your business, sometimes they let us down. Sometimes they do not let us down. They join our business. Sometimes they buy our product. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they buy after 1, 2, 3, 5 years through follow-up. So we need to find ways around on how we can be able to do what? To connect and collect other friends. That is why every single time I am going to present to some of my friends, sometimes I even type a message and say, "Hi, Joseph, how are you? I am running a program with farming. I am running a program. I am helping people to build part-time businesses for part-time income. By the way, Joseph, I am into health. I spend my time teaching people on how they can be able to live longer and healthier. Do you have any friends that you can contact, that you can connect me to, so that I can be able to pass on this information to them? I do that a lot of times. So many times I do that. So many times I ask my friends to connect me to their friends. So many times I ask my friends to connect me to their parents. So many times I ask my friends to connect me to farmers that they know. So all of us, as we are looking onto how can we be able to connect with as many people as possible, let us start from the people that we know. Let us ask for their support in our business. Let us ask them to connect us with other friends that they know that this business can be helpful to. For example, the other way that I'm actually collecting as many contacts as possible, the other way that I am connecting with as many people as possible, the other way that I am actually collecting friends. I mean, Dennis brought an idea of us requesting people to put up on their WhatsApp groups. Can you imagine all the 500 numbers that are in my phone? Well, in my phone, I have 5,000 names. Now, all the 5,000 names that I have in my phone, all of them are on different WhatsApp groups. Today, I asked some gentleman, I asked him and I said, by the way, the season is about to start. And in my work and what I do, I also work with farmers and help them to maximize their yields. I help them to improve their projects. I am on a mission of helping farmers to be able to better their agriculture, their farming projects. Do you have any farmer groups that you know that you can be able to add me there, so that I can be able to connect with these farmers, so that I can be able to teach these farmers? And I'm telling you, this gentleman said, yes, I am actually on 5 different groups. Let me forward to them their contact, your contact, so that they can be able to add you on their groups. Now you can imagine. We are in a business of collecting friends. We are in a business of connecting with people, because our business is a people business. And this person is going to add me on 5 different groups. I don't know how many contacts are there. Recently, someone added me on a group for farmers, and this group actually had 1,000 farmers. Can you imagine? And I am teaching all of these farmers on a daily basis. Now, what is our goal? Our goal is not about selling a TNN. No. And in fact, when we are approaching people, the biggest mistake we can all do is to approach people trying to sell to them a product. That's the biggest mistake you can do. If you are trying to approach your people, if you're trying to approach friends and you're fronting a product, hi, how are you? I have this amazing product that I would want to sell to you. I have this amazing product that I want to give to you. I'm telling you, you are headed for disappointment. I have tried it. It doesn't work. But look at this approach. When I get a piece twin into my contacts, my goal is to teach piece twin about health. I am going to teach about nutrition. I am going to show her how she's supposed to be eating. I am going to teach her about the health habits. I am going to teach her, you know, and then in my process of teaching her about nutrition, in my process of teaching her about health, I am going to bring in the idea of food supplementation. And when I bring into the idea of food supplementation, I am not looking at selling to Peace a 3NN. I am looking at teaching Peace why she needs 3NN, why she needs CalMag, why she needs omega-3, why she needs Pro Vitality, why she needs to detoxify her body once every year. Now, as I am teaching Peace about nutrition, the good health habits, the importance of food supplementation, my goal is to turn Peace into a product user, because I know that when Peace starts using the products monthly, and if Peace uses these products monthly for the next 20 years, New Life is going to pay me monthly for the next 20 years. Does that make sense? When I educate Peace about nutrition, health habits, and the importance of supplementation, and Peace starts using products monthly for the next 20 years, New Life will pay me monthly for the next 20 years. But when I approach Peace in a way of buying a product from me, Peace is going to buy a product from me, but she's going to be just a buyer, not a customer. And New Life is going to pay me only once, the only time that Peace has bought a product. So approach is also very, very key. As we are collecting names, as we are collecting contacts, as we are finding ways of getting our friends to connect us with their friend by asking them the magic question, approach is very, very key. Approach is very key. If we approach people like we want to sell to them, we will lose them. Now, the other way is when we are approaching people to get them into our business. You realize there are so many companies around, very many companies. I don't want to mention their names. Now, all these companies, they are actually looking for a way to recruit people. Now, you will find a gentleman like Joseph has 1, 2, 3, 5 companies that are trying to recruit him. He has attended the presentation for all these different companies. And now when you come in, that means your company number 6. Can you imagine? So now you are 6 companies. You're all fighting for one what? One prospect. And all of you have almost similar presentations. Now Joseph is here. He's wondering. He's confused. He said, which company can I join? Because all of them seem to be good. So even when we are approaching people to get them started in the business, let us not be desperate. Let us not approach them like we are trying to recruit them into the business. That's why when I'm speaking to people, when I meet new people, I speak to them about what I do. I tell them, look, I am an entrepreneur. I help people to build part-time business for part-time income. I help people to build some side hustles. I help people to build side businesses so that they can be able to help them to earn some side income. I don't say I am a New Life, and a New Life will give you a chance to join and become a distributor. Join, no, I don't do that. I am an entrepreneur. My mission is to raise entrepreneurs to reach their full potential. I help people to build part-time businesses for part-time income. My mission is to empower people to achieve financial freedom, better health, and improved farming. So the way we approach people also matters. When we approach people like we are trying to recruit them into Neo Life, they will always put a wall because there are so many other companies that are also trying to recruit them. But when we approach people in a way, I have a business, and in my business, I help people, I empower people to achieve financial freedom, better health, and improved farming. And I have a system. If you give me a chance to work with you, I can help you build a part-time business, a business that can pay you up to 2 million shillings every single month in the next 4 to 12 months. Would you give me a chance to work with you? Now, if you are approaching people that way, trust me, you will always get positive responses. So approach is very, very key. So as we collect all these contacts, I know we are coming up with so many creative ways to see how each one of us on this call can have 1 million following, can have so many people to teach about the products. And if you carefully listen and follow in through our trainings, you are going to learn a lot of skills. But then we also need to improve and sharpen our skills, our presentation skills, our follow-up skills, our teaching skills, our presentation skills. We need to, our communication skills. We need to be organized. We need to learn how to use business building tools. We need to learn all these things as we're looking forward to growing a solid and big what? And big business. So ladies and gentlemen, and you know, whenever we are training, by the way, whenever we are training, we are actually giving you tips so that you can go and try out. And as you try out, come up with your own creative way of doing things. I know Evelyn Mrema is doing a lot of Facebook and Instagram, promoting her page, you know, when promoting her page to see how she can be able to have a huge following, to see how people can be able to, you know, through Instagram and all that. Now, that is one creative way, because the thing is, we must have people. We must have so many people that we are working with. We must have so many people that we are teaching about the products. Imagine if all of us on this call had 10,000 contacts in their phone and you are all educating them on a daily basis. Imagine how it would be. Imagine, Joseph, you have a big team already. You're a SAFA director. But imagine if together with your team, you have 2 million people that you're teaching about TNN every day. I'm telling you, we would actually have a lot of sales being made. So as we continue with these meetings, with these trainings about collecting friends, about you know, social media, about joining different WhatsApp groups to teach, about you know, asking all the contacts in your phone to connect you to their friends so that you can speak to them about what they do, you know. As we bring up all these ideas, you also need to think out of the box. You also need to think of how best can I build my business. You need to continue sharpening yourself so that you become a presenter. Now, how do you become a better presenter? You become a better presenter by presenting. How do you become a better trainer? You become a better trainer by training. So all these things that we are talking about, you can only become good at them if you do them. If you do not do them, then you are not going to learn them. And then if you don't learn them, that means you cannot benefit from them. So as we come to the conclusion, for those people that are in Kampala, there is an exhibition that is taking place in Lubiri. There's an exhibition that is taking place. And if there is anything that personally I have decided to do, whenever there is an opportunity of meeting people, whenever there is an opportunity of connecting with people, I am going to take advantage. I have so far participated, I think, in 3 exhibitions, and trust me, the results are quite amazing. They are quite amazing. You know, from the exhibitions that I've been able to attend, I think I've so far collected like 500 contacts. Now, all these 500 contacts, a few have been able to start buying. A few have been able to start buying. But the most important thing is that these 500 contacts, I am now teaching them about health. I am teaching them about agriculture. I am teaching them about how they can be able to build a part-time business for part-time income. So the exhibition that is going on in Lubiri, it's an agricultural exhibition. Attendance is only 5,000 shillings every day. Now, this is what we do. You print business cards. And on these business cards, actually, you put a bit of some of the things that you do. You can put your mission, our mission, you know, and then go pay 5,000 shillings, enter this exhibition, and then start trying, move to every stall. Say, hi, how are you? I like what you do. I like your display. So tell me, what does this do? How can I benefit from it? By the way, my name is Muhumuza-Ug. I am an entrepreneur, and in my work, I also work with farmers. In fact, have you had a product called Supergrow? I am actually the person who supplies Supergrow. Here is my contact. Let me also get your contact. I will write it down in my book. Let me also get your contact. I will connect with you. Let's meet. Let's see how we can be able to share ideas so that we can be able to change and improve farmers' lives. I mean, the expo is starting tomorrow. It goes all the way to 2nd, which is, I think, Tuesday. It's almost a whole entire week. Find some time, print your business cards, go there and collect contacts. Now, that is for people in Kampala. I know there are so many exhibitions that are also happening in Western Uganda. Whenever these exhibitions are happening, attend. I mean, when you hear there's a wedding meeting, attend. Every single time there is an opportunity to meet and connecting with people, please attend. I mean, Evelyn Muremba, we met at I think one of her friends called Vanice, Sister Vanice, was graduating. We met at UMA. We connected. Evelyn is now a director in my business. So whenever there is any opportunity of connecting and meeting with people, please take it up. Take it up. So the expo is going on. Find time, print business cards, go and pass by this expo. Let us collect friends. Let us start on the journey of educating them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to me. I hope I've been able to open up your mind a little bit. But the whole message is that we need to find We need to collect as many friends as possible. We need to collect as many contacts as possible. We need to connect with as many people as possible, and then start on the journey of educating them about agriculture, about business, and about health. The goal is educating people. And the goal is in having a huge number of people that you're educating. When you do that, just know that your business is about to explode. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me, and have a blessed night.